What's up, guys? Archaic Zeus bringing you episode 6 of my Mass Effect 3 firing range series. Buongiorno, everyone. So we've done assault rifles, sniper rifles, pistols, and shotguns. No one gives a shit about SMGs, so we're going to go back to shotguns this week. So without much further ado, it's going to be a little more of a comparison than a versus, but these guns are very similar in stats, so it could be considered a versus, but I'm going to say it for safety's sake, but it's just going to be a comparison of these two guns. Now, this week is going to be the Geth plasma shotgun versus the Graal spike thrower. So, without much further ado, guys, let's get this party started and start off with the Geth plasma shotgun. Now, first look tells me this is a very heavy shotgun with massive damage. Now, before I continue any further, though, I do want to explain something. The All Plus section, I have updated it, and for those of you who haven't watched any of my videos, it's always good to explain what the All Plus section is and means. So, the bonuses that are included in the All Plus section are calculated in a very specific order to guarantee that the information is correct that you are seeing before your eyes right this minute. Is race, barrel, rail amp, cloak, headshot, Geth weapon, and Geth hunter. That's a total of 7 different percentile bonuses. Now, the Graal spike thrower will only have 6, considering the Graal spike thrower is not a Geth weapon. So moving on, massive damage, DPS is in the average, clip sizes are right, capacities are right, capacitor accuracy is only 40 out of 100. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about that, and you'll see why in a bit. So, recoil is 1.75 frames per second. Let me explain that real quick here again. That means that when you pull the trigger, the gun will independently move for 1.75 frames, but it's a long variable of, rate of fire, how often you shoot it, blah 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 blah, to count how many seconds it is and how many frames it comes up to be. But it's 1.75 frames per second, which is pretty high recoil, give or take. Reload speed is quite long, coming out at 2.57 seconds. Now, the Geth plasma shotgun has some unique characteristics that only apply to it. The Geth plasma shotgun can be charged up to do extra damage. However, it is not worth it, considering the damage output is not equal to the amount of time spent, blah blah. Next thing is that it does fire a 3-round buckshot. The first shot that hits a target will do 100% damage, the normal damage. But if the second and third shot hit the same target, it will only do 10% damage. So, with that being said, you'll do 100%, 10%, and then 10% if it's the same target. Now, the other thing that this gun does is it staggers its enemies when you shoot them. It staggers them. It will stagger them, and it's really, really cool. I like this mechanic a lot, that this gun can stagger enemies. It can save your life plenty of times. But now that I've explained all of that, guys, moving on to the Graal spike thrower. The Graal spike thrower weighs about the same, damage is about the same, DPS is much higher. So the clip size is smaller, capacity is smaller, blah blah blah. Again, I already explained the All Plus. Recoil is almost non-existent. Now, if you look at the accuracy, it's only 5 out of 100. This gun is really, really awkward to handle. I'm going to come out right out and say it. This gun is really awkward to use. Really awkward to handle. I do not like using it, if that's a hint towards the final verdict at all or not. But whatever. Rate of fire is a little, faster? That was the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ. Reload speed is exactly the same. Now, this gun also has special characteristics. This is a single slug round that fires out. Now, one of the cool things it can do is it can charge up and does extra damage. This might actually be worth it for this gun, and I'll explain that in the next little thing I'm about to say right here, which is the fact that this ignores that flat armor reduction when you're firing on an armored target. So that flat 50 that would affect every single one of the 3 shots that the Geth plasma shotgun fires does not affect the one slug that the Graal spike thrower shoots, which is awesome. I love that about the Graal spike thrower. It's so useful, so handy, so cool. This thing is badass if you really think about what it would do, kind of thing in real life, I guess. It's kind of grisly, but it's pretty awesome. I like this gun a lot. So with all those characteristics in place, let's get to it. Final verdict. Well, I had to grab down on, yank that one out of there. That was okay. Moving on. Now, the Graal spike thrower or the Geth plasma shotgun both have some unique characteristics, and both are pretty even. The determining factors would necessarily be the accuracy and the recoil, really, and the damage, the DPS that the Graal spike thrower does. So I'm going to characterize this in 2 different parts. Personal preference, my own personal preference, I like the Geth plasma shotgun better. But the Graal spike thrower is better stats-wise. It really is. I just don't like using it because it's really awkward to use. But if you can get good with the Graal spike thrower, I think it would be a better choice over the Geth plasma shotgun. But thanks so much for watching. You know, if you like this video, please comment and subscribe, and you know, especially for next week's episodes or previous episodes even, we will be doing Guild Wars 2 stuff. Woot! Yes, I just said woot. Suck it. And thanks so much again for watching. This has been Archaic Zeus. Ciao. Fuck, I forgot a bit. Hold on. So, I forgot to mention, the Graal Spike Thrower the manufacturer is Krogan's, and rarity is rare, and is most obtainable from Spectre packs. Can't believe I almost missed that part, guys. So sorry. And the Geth Plasma Shotgun is manufactured by Geth. No shit. And it is also rare, and it can also be found in Spectre packs. So, well, finally, for reals this time, guys. For realsies. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Archaic Zeus. Ciao.